Now, let's begin our agenda. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon you. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. First and foremost, praise is to Allah, the Almighty, the greatest of all, on whom ultimately we depend for sustenance and guidance. Secondly, may Allah's blessing be upon the Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has been sent to all mankind to improve and perfect the ethical and moral behaviors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your enthusiasm on the 6th day of our Islamic Economics Winter Course program. Hopefully, all of you can keep your spirits up until the last day. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Nurshifa Fatia, and today I will be your Master of Ceremony, and I will guide you all during the lecture. Please be kind upon me, as you will find many mistakes from me. Thank you. We also like to thank all the parties who have helped so this event can be held, especially to our sponsors, Basnas, Les Al Bunyam, BPRS Botani, and Prudential Sharia. Prudential Sharia is the market leader in the Sharia life insurance industry and the first joint venture company to have spin off. Prudential Sharia, make it true to your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, our first lecturer for today's agenda has already been here. Please welcome Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal. Assalamualaikum, Doctor. How are you?
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, very good. Mrs. Nurshifa, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine too. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, for this session, Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal will share with us about the Readiness Index of Zakat Digitalization. Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal is the Director of Research and Development, the National Zakat Board of Basnas, the Republic of Indonesia. We are very honored to have you with us today, Doctor. Before we continue, sir, please allow me to ask, would you rather have a Q&A session during the presentation so that all participants can ask questions in the middle of your presentation? Or would you rather have a Q&A session at the end after your presentation is finished?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, okay. Would you rather to have the Q&A session in the middle of your presentation or at the end after your presentation
Yeah,
is finished?
I prefer at the end of the presentation. May the participant please to discuss
Okay.
after the end of presentation. I prefer that.
All right. As Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal has said, all participants will be given the opportunity to ask questions after he has finished his presentation. To anyone who wants to ask some questions, you can leave your questions via the chat room, or you can use the raise hand feature in your screen, and then our host will allow you to ask to the lecturer directly. It can be questions related to what he will deliver today, or questions related to his area of expertise. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's begin our first lecture. So Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal, the time and screen is yours, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Nurshifa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for invite me to the great event of the Islamic Economic Winter Course 2022. I'm very honored to be here, and I want to mention actually the session will be presented by Professor Honoris Causa Dr. Zainul Bahanur, but I'm sorry, I forgot because the Dr. Zainul Bahanur can attend in this event, in this session. So I'm here in behalf of Dr. Zainul Bahanur to present in delivering the lecture at the event. Okay, please my presentation to show here, maybe from the committee. Yes, this is our presentation about the measurement result of the digitalization readiness of zakat of the digitalization readiness index of zakat institution. Case study on 353 zakat institution in the 22. Okay. Yeah, please next slide. Okay. Inshallah, I will discuss about three outline here. Firstly, it is LPZ or Lembaga Pengelola Zakat, or this is Zakat Institution Degradation Readiness Survey. It will be ready survey before 1 month ago. And in the second outline, I will discuss about the measurement result that have been conducted in this research. And thirdly, what the recommendation after the research. Okay, in the next slide. Yeah. LPZ or Lembaga Pengelola Zakat, or we call by Zakat Institution Degradation Readiness Survey Index. What the background? Okay, next. Yeah. In here, what we need about the index of Degradation Readiness Index survey, because the first is the absence of measuring instrument or data regarding the readiness level of zakat institution, especially in the digitalization issues in Indonesia. Until now, we have been not ready. We have been not index about the mapping of readiness digitalization in or digitalization mapping on the zakat institution in Indonesia. So we have on this issue, we need of the instrument to measure it. Okay, the secondly is the result of the collaboration with the Department of Economics and Sharia Finance of Bank Indonesia with Basnas. We have created of the Zakat Digitalization Readiness Index, in 2021 last year. Okay, in the 2022, this year, we have piloting, we have measuring to mapping the Zakat Digitalization Readiness Index in 350 Zakat institutions here in Indonesia. Okay, to measure this index, we have involving 22 qualified external surveyors, including from the campus, from the academician, I think lecturer and so on, to what we call to involving in this survey. After this data we have collected, then we analyze. Data collection was carried out through direct interviews with zakat institution as respondent. The external surveyor, there was what we call direct interview, with zakat institution as respondent. Okay, and also we not forget to thanks to the Bank Indonesia that have been fully funded by Bank Indonesia, this survey. Alhamdulillah. This is our background about the digitalization readiness survey index. I think this one. Okay, next slide, please. This is research purposes, that have been conducted with us. Firstly is we need to develop digital readiness indicators, because we have not been ready of the instrument. So this is first time action or survey to mapping digital readiness index. Here first step to this survey, we have been developed indicators of zakat institution readiness in carrying out digital transformation. Secondly, after this, we provide standard measurement tools, that will that I will be mentioned after this. To provide standard measurement tools, this is provide standard measurement tools to conduct self-assessment for zakat addition or OPZ or LPZ, same term, yeah, I think, to see the readiness of each transition in digital transformation. And thirdly is digital readiness app. Yeah, the result of the survey is we will have the mapping of readiness digital index. Okay, next, yeah, this is research method that has been created by us. Literature review, FGD, discussion, and weighting of the index. Yeah, so we have also used the method of multi-stage weighted index, and after this we conduct the pilot project that have been analyzed in this presentation. Okay, please. Yeah, this is the process of this index. Yeah, we use the research method shown in the following flow chart before, yeah, which begins with a literature review and so then continues with the focus group discussion, and also after the next step, the data collected in then calculating using the multi-stage method index, and ends with the implementation of the pilot project in how many? In 350 zakat. So many, I think. Yeah. Okay, please next slide. In the indicators, yeah, of the index. Yeah, this study we use 4 indicators. Yeah, quoting from Somro et al. Yeah, quoting for Somro et al. In 2020, entitled entitled Digital Readiness Models, a Systematic Literature Review. Yeah, that has been developed by this paper. Yeah. Which the indicators, firstly, the readiness digital model, firstly, that I will look at the digital infrastructure. Yeah, here we will look at the infrastructure readiness to support digital zakat management. Here we will analyze about the infrastructure of zakat. We will look the infrastructure, yeah, especially in the zakat digitalization issues. And secondly, we also look to the digital tools. Here we use of application. Yeah, if the first one digital infrastructure, and secondly we use also the application or other digital tools to support digital zakat management. I'm sorry, maybe because I'm outside in the room, yeah, we have some agenda here. Okay. Secondly, digital tools, yeah, to use of application to look the application or other digital tools to support digital zakat management. And thirdly, here digital ecosystem. What digital ecosystem? That's means of regulation or system that support digital zakat management have been rules, yeah, in the zakat institution. Digital ecosystem, and the end of the digital skill, we also look at the AMIL's ability to use and manage zakat digitally. Yeah, so we have 4 indicators to look the zakat digital readiness index. Yeah, what is zakat infrastructures, tools, ecosystem, and skills. Okay, please next slide. Yeah, here we have digital readiness in the content of zakat. Yeah, we next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah, okay, next slide. Yeah, this is we have some some figure about this digital readiness in the context of zakat management. Firstly, this is business process of zakat. Yeah, we have Undang-Undang Zakat, or the law of zakat number 23 of 2011. Yeah, about the zakat management activities by zakat management organization according to law number 23 of 2011. Yeah, this regulation of this law rules in the three main actors. Firstly is zakat collection, and secondly zakat distribution and utilization, and the third is zakat reporting. The main object or main issues in this regulation is law number 23 about the zakat management activities. The main activities, I mean. Okay, in the zakat distribution and utilization activities, we have the critical issues of the critical success factors of digital readiness index. So this is the main problem. If we have the digital native of if we have the digital advanced activities, this the big opportunity to get the big level of zakat transformation of zakat institution. This year, the level of digital transformation of zakat institution. Yeah, in this issue, we have also derived to the level of digital transformation readiness of zakat institution. Yeah, we have three classes of zakat digital readiness index. The firstly is the traditional, the low level, about the zakat readiness index. This is traditional, and the second class, the next step, next class is this IT development classes of zakat institution, in the digital readiness index. And the top level of the index of the value, the index is this digital native. So perhaps we want to move of zakat institution to the digital native level. This is the three level of readiness zakat in the digitalization. Okay, next slide, please. This is index rating criteria. Oh, I'm sorry, this is still in Indonesia bahasa. Okay, I'm sorry apa namanya committee. I'm sorry because we forget to translate in English. Okay, this is index rating criteria of the zakat digitization readiness index. The first one is score range, score range 0 until 0.20. This category poor, and also the 0.21 until 0.40 is fair. This also in the level traditional. What the traditional? At this level, at this stage, most of main activities in zakat management have not yet implemented the digitalization process. Very traditional, traditional. So this is this is the explanation about the level traditional, and what the recommendation to the policy. Relevant authorities or stakeholders are recommended to the level traditional. Relevant authorities or stakeholders are recommended to provide intensive assistance to zakat institution which entering this level or readiness by providing fundamental training related to the implementation of the digitization process in the main activities of zakat management to encourage zakat institution to transform to the next level. Here we, if the zakat institution get the traditional level, that we will recommend to transform to the next level, which is the IT developing level. Okay, the second level is good and very good. It is the IT developing level, yeah, and the score range which between 141 until 041 until 060. This index, yeah, is the category good, and from 061 until 080, this is very good, but in the same level, yeah. It's the same level IT developing. What the explanation of the IT developing in this stage of or level of readiness, the digitalization process have been applied to some or most the main activities in zakat management. Okay, the some and most of the activities that have been managed by the zakat management or zakat institution have been use of zakat digital facilities. Yeah, what the recommendation? Relevant authorities, yeah, or stakeholders are recommended to provide training and education facilities that are in accordance with the condition of the needs of zakat institution at this level, and further strengthen the activity of zakat institution in implementing the legislation process in the zakat management and encourage them to move up. Yeah, I think this same objective, that is to move up to the next level, which is the digital native, and the top level. And the top level is the digital native. Yeah, this is in the score range between 0.80 until 1.00 until 100. Yeah, or same with 100 score. Yeah, this is digital native. This is our expectation of zakat inclusion that have been reached in this level. Yeah, digital native. This is our objective. And the stage of level of awareness, the inclusion process have been applied to most or all of the main activities in zakat management of zakat institution. Considered have, I think this is our expectation to how to move up the zakat institution in Indonesia, especially to the digital native level, because this is the high level of the zakat digitalization index. Yeah, because our face the era of digitalization and so on. Yeah, we have also the metaverse, yeah, era, and also we have the, yeah, so many issues on digital. Zakat institution have to move, yeah, to this level of zakat digital native index. Okay, so yeah, after the collect data and analyze and so on, we have to how the result. Yeah, I think this all of the participants here. So many questions. What the result of the pilot of the survey? Yeah, here the result of from our from me, yeah, from me and our team in Basnas. When the implementation of this index, yeah, to the 350 zakat institution, this is our result. This is the result. Yeah, we have categorized in the national, region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, and region 5. Yeah, let's look the result. Okay, next committee. Yeah, okay, next committee. Yeah, next after the slide. Yeah, okay, this is the result of the piloting, yeah, in the 300 more of 300 institutions that have been measured by us. Okay, yeah, here this survey was conducted in the period June, yeah, June until July 2022. That maybe how many months from here? Maybe, yeah, 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. have been conducted by us by involving 2022 surveyors who have expertise and have been qualified through strict screening. Through strict screening. I think this is very qualified. Okay, the secondly, this survey also involved 335 zakat institution. So we have how many? Maybe 15 15 the zakat institution that unable to measure because maybe in the term and condition of the data. I'm sorry. We just have the 335 zakat institution spread across all provinces in Indonesia that enable to analyze for this index. Okay, the next is respondent involved in this survey consisted of Basnas and LAS. Basnas is the zakat institution. Basnas is the maybe government zakat institution. Then and LAS is the private zakat institution that's different. The difference between Basnas and LAS. Basnas is government zakat institution, and LAS is the private zakat institution by people, by the people of Indonesia, I think, by masyarakat. At the provincial level, district and city level, where how many? 78.2% of respondents consisted of Regency and city Basnas. Because we have Basnas in the central level, province level, and Regency and city level. That 78.2% of respondents from the Basnas, Regency, and city, and 11.9% from private zakat institution, and 9.9% from provincial Basnas institution. Okay, I think clear from this sample of the zakat measuring. What's zakat digitalization readiness index zakat. Okay. But unfortunately, national zakat or national zakat, for example, we have called the Basnas, central of Basnas, and also private zakat institution in the national level are not the target of measurement in this index because they already have a very good system. Because the Basnas Pusat and LAS Nasional, we have been need to be measured in this index because we assume that all of the Basnas RI Pusat and the LAS Nasional, LAS at the national level have a very good ticketing system. Okay, I think it's clear the limitation of the pilot of the sample. Okay, next, please. Okay. Yes. Okay. In this result, this result, explain us in the general in the national school the result of the measurement of the level of readiness index get a score of 0.665. 65, I think. As enough 0.65. What the level? What the score? 0.65. Very good. Very good. IT development. I think in the IT development readiness level. Okay. Of all or yeah, fall into the very good. Oh yeah, or yeah, here yeah, they have mentioned here. Or fall into the very good category with the readiness level at the IT developing level, or B2, level B2, yeah, level B2. Okay. And secondly, in the context of per dimension, nationally reporting activities get the highest score with the achievement of uh, 0.74. Yeah. And the lowest score in the achieving by distribution and utilization activities with a score of 0.58. Yeah, and here we have the dimension, and also we have indicators, and also the highest dimension, that is the part of the national reporting activities. Please refer to our index book, yeah, maybe Googling or visit the website www.puskasbasnas.com. Yeah, I repeat, please Google maybe or visit our website at www.puskasbasnas.com. That there you can search, yeah, you can find the search menu, and you can type zakat, what's it? Indeks kesiapan digital zakat, ya, in Indonesia, or in English maybe we find with zakat readiness index, ya. So you can read in this in the book, yeah, for the information of the dimension, indicators, and so on. Because in this slide we have not able, yeah, to share with you about the dimension and indicator. I focusing on the result of the piloting survey. Okay. Okay, please refer to the book, yeah, to information about the dimension, indicator, and so on. Okay, okay. Here in the context of per dimension national report, yeah, because every zakat institution that have been obligatory to reporting the zakat activities to the central Basnas, to us, yeah. So this is with digital platform, yeah, that's a highest score of the activities by the 0.74, yeah, score. So what's the level, this one? Yeah, I think this also in still in IT developing, yeah, not yet to the top level at the internet. I think this still in the IT developing. Okay. And the lowest score is achieving by distribution and utilization, because the distribution, utilization activities, then I think we have concluded here, they are still the traditional, yeah, it is the traditional level. Yeah, so here we need the application, and also maybe the application and yeah, software or system, or I think so on, yeah, about the utilization in part of the distribution and utilization activities, because until now this activity is still in traditional, ya, tertinggal ya zamannya. Jadi I think we have moved the distribution and utilization activities, move to native, yeah, native, the higher level. Okay, the next is in the context of category achievement. Yeah, we have dimension and category of indicators. In the context of category achievement, nationally the dominant category at the very good level with a composition of the 61, yeah, 0.2%, yeah, category achievement. And for the content or level readiness, nationally the level of the readiness IT development dominate the achievement with a combination of IT, yeah, 87.8%. Yeah, here we have the very good score in the composition of the 61% and the 87% in the IT developing. Yeah, yeah, that's from this chart. Okay, next level. Next level. Next slide, please. Yeah, next slide, please. Okay, values variant obtained. Yeah, obtained from the National Digital Standards Index survey. Yeah, values traditional level, IT developing variant, and digital native variant. In this chart, yeah, furthermore, in the national scope, when we went from each value on the dimension, both the collection dimension and distribution dimension, and the reporting dimension, there are several important findings. Yeah. In the collection dimension, for example, we supporting infrastructure readiness variable gets the highest value among others, which is 0.512. Yeah, the score. While the digital skill readiness variable from employees get the lowest value, which is 0.298. Yeah, in the infrastructure. Okay, firstly, we'll talk about the infrastructure. Sorry. I'm sorry because yeah, no. Yeah, sorry. I just jump in the next slide. Sorry. Yeah. Here in the slide in this how many in the slide values variant. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong because I just jump in the next slide. Okay. I back to the values variant obtained from the National Security Index Survey. Yeah, when viewed from the value from the measurement of the Stagnation Digital Risk Index nationally, the values obtained from the traditional level, yeah, the values obtained for the traditional level are dominated by score with a range of 0.31 until 0.40. Yeah, this is the national level, yeah, national index. Yeah, yeah, the value of the national level divided by score. Yeah, in the traditional level here, yeah, national level. What that mean is the traditional level in the last of the value, I think, yeah, before move up to the IT developing variant. Yeah, and the values variant of the IT developing variants, yeah, the dominating value range is a score with a range of values between 0.61 until 0.70. Moreover, at the level of digital native readiness index, the dominating values range is a score with a range of value between 0.81 until 0.90. Okay, next slide. Yeah, next slide, please. Index values in each index, I think, yeah. Index value in each IKDZ. Terus IKDZ is index kesiapan digitalisasi zakat, ya. Index values in each IKDZ variable. Yeah, we have three dimension, yeah. I have mentioned before. The firstly is the readiness on collection dimension, and secondly, readiness on distribution and utilization, and thirdly is readiness of reporting dimension. Collection dimension, we have three variable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 variable. The firstly infrastructure, digital application, digital level system, and digital scale. Distribution and utilization dimension, also we have, yeah, infrastructure, digital application, digital system, digital skill SM, yeah, with the dimension 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I think the variable is same all of the dimensions. Okay, what the result? Furthermore, in the national scope, yeah, when viewed from each value here, the dimension, both the collection dimension, the distribution dimension, and the reporting dimension. There are several important findings. Yeah. In the collection dimension here, yeah, the supporting infrastructure readiness variable gets the highest values. Yeah. Infrastructure dimension in the collection dimension is highest values, which is get 0.51, yeah, 0.512, yeah, which while the digital skill readiness variable from employees get the lowest value, which is 0.29. Yeah, here we can conclude, yeah, in the collection dimension, the problem is in the digital skill, the AMIL, yeah, who has used digital application. Yeah, I think this is the point is we have training, we have to get the capacity building and training to the AMIL to moving out the skill of digital issues, yeah, digital action, digital digital skill, yeah. Okay, that is a collection dimension. We moving on to the distribution and introduction dimension. Yeah, here the highest score with an achievement in the also international reporting. Yeah, sorry, infrastructure and distribution dimension. Also, yeah, infrastructure, yeah, readiness variable has value among others, which is 0.5. Well, same with the collection, I think. Yeah, not something different. Yeah, the digital ecosystem, but the ecosystem variable gets the lowest value, which is 0.205. Yeah, here we can conclude to the dimension 2 sustainable descent, the lowest score in the ecosystem. What the ecosystem? Ecosystem. Ecosystem. Yeah. Yeah, ecosystem. I think regulations. Yeah, regulation or system that support digital zakat management that have still laws. Yeah, I think this. Wait. Yeah, I'm sorry because some issues in I think some disruption. Okay, the second dimension we have here, look at the lowest score in the digital ecosystem, yeah, but the regulation system, because yeah, until now we have been not uh, have regulation properly, and also regulation and system properly system to the digital in the distribution and utilization dimension. Okay, and the next dimension on the reporting dimension, yeah, we have the high score in the digital skill. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, reporting dimension, we have the highest score in digital skill. So the AMIL, inshallah, have skill to report the zakat to the Basnas, to us, yeah, in Basnas, in Central Basnas, and also to the Government of Religion Affairs, MORA, yeah, to report the zakat activities. And here we have the lowest score in the digital ecosystem. Yeah, also maybe we need the specific regulation to regulate how the reporting zakat system that must be regulate more detail, especially in the digital system. Okay, please, in the next level, after the national level, let's we look to the some region. Yeah, some region. Next slide, please. Yeah, The next region we have the region. Firstly, we have the region Sumatra. Yeah, region 1 Sumatra region. Yeah, this our team has been noted here. Sumatra region. Sumatra. Yeah, Sumatra. Yeah, Sumatra from Aceh until which until Lampung, I think. Yeah. Okay, we look to the how the digital readiness level mapping in the region 1, that is Sumatra region. Okay, here, yeah, in general, in the region 1 scope, yeah, or Sumatra region, the result of the measurement of the level of readiness that institution get a score of 0.61, 64, yeah, or falling into the very good category with the readiness level at the IT development level, yeah, in Sumatra. Alhamdulillah, Sumatra have been reached to the IT development level, yeah, but our expectation how the score will be moving up to the native digital native. Okay, and secondly, in the context of per dimension, yeah, per dimension here in Sumatra, I mean, nationally reporting activities get the highest score with an achievement of 0.73, yeah, and the lowest score in achieving by distribution and utilization activities with a score of 0.581. Yeah, that is the uh, the fact, yeah, or the the result from the Sumatra origin 1 about the readiness situation mapping index. Okay, and in the context of category achievement, category achievement. Yeah, nationally the dominant category is the very good level with combination of most. I think this is a dimension, yeah, dimension, collection, distribution, reporting, and digitalization. As an investment based on Likert scale, excellent. I'm sorry because yeah, digitalization readiness level calculation based on rating region 1. Yeah, in the context of but I think nationally the dominant category in the very good. I'm sorry because I'm not clear to express, yeah, the figure, yeah, because I have the some problem in the P chart here, yeah, the chart here, but in this in this chart, yeah, collection, distribution, reporting, we have clear score, yeah, we have the lowest score in collection in distribution utilization and the high score in reporting, yeah, in Sumatra. So in this result we can get the we have maybe we can conclude, yeah, that zakat in Sumatra have to improve the zakat digitalization, especially in the collection, distribution, and digitalization issues. Yeah, unless the reporting. I think this one the conclude of the result. Okay, please next to the next slide. Yeah, in categorize. Yeah, in categories. In Sumatra, yeah, we look here. We have three categories about the collection dimension variable, distribution and utilization dimension, also reporting dimension per variable. We have look here. We can look here. Yeah, we can look here for four dimension in each dimension. Yeah, we have look here. Firstly, in the dimension of collection dimension, the lowest score in digital skill. Yeah, we have to move the skill of digital. Yeah, in Amil, I think I mean in Amil. Yeah, Amil skill. AMIL skill on digital activities, yeah, must be scaled up, yeah. And in the distribution and utilization dimension of digitalization readiness index, the lowest score in also in AMIL, yeah, AMIL, yeah. So the our yeah our what's the yeah, I think also we have move up the AMIL, yeah, to the next skill of the business. Also in the reporting dimension, the lowest score in the reporting. Oh, this is very problem, I think, because we have I think, yeah, I think we have enough of regulation about the reporting, but I don't know why this index is very low, yeah, in the ecosystem of digital, because I think I have to I have enough, yeah, about the regulation. We have Simba, we have also the Perbasnas, we have also so many regulation about the obligation to report zakat to us, yeah, with digitalization yeah, application. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe after this I will confirm, yeah, to the Directorate of IT Technology Information. Okay, next. We look to the region 2, Jawa, Bali, Nusa Tenggara region. Oh, level, yeah, level rating. Okay, okay. I get the point, yeah, of the picture here. Because I have no time to learn, yeah, about this presentation, because I'm already in hotel here about the zakat, which mean private zakat institution legalization, yeah, draft in Jakarta here, near from the Tamrin streets. Okay, we move to the region 2, Jawa, Bali, Nusa Tenggara Barat. We look here, the lowest score that in the distribution and utilization issues, yeah. But I think, yeah, the score is not far, yeah, from others. Yeah, I think the same level, yeah, average here. Okay, we have looked to the P chart here in the right side here. Digitization readiness level of the institution based on Likert scale in region 2 in Jawa, Bali. We have 10.6% excellent. Yeah, we have the 10.6 excellent zakat institution, yeah, in Jawa, Bali, Nusa Tenggara region. And we have good level, yeah, 10.6% good level. And we have fair. What's I forgot what the mean of fair, yeah. Wait. Fair. Oh, fair, yeah. Fair. Okay. I think, yeah, fair. I forget, sorry. Fair is below from this, yeah, below from good, I think. Fair, yeah. Fair, I think might be enough, I think. Ya, cukup baik lah ya. Cukup baik. Okay. What the dominant of the Likert scale in Jawa, Bali, Nusa Tenggara region, maybe Nusa Tenggara Timur, Nusa Tenggara Barat, ya, that is very good. Yeah, very good. That have been dominating the score of the level the zakat readiness digitalization index in the Jawa, Bali, Nusa Tenggara region. And here, if we have looked to the level, I think level, yeah, we have 10.6% digital native, 1.5% traditional, yeah, I think fair, as mentioned before, and also we have, wow, yeah, 87.9% IT developing, yeah, have been dominating in the Jawa, Bali, and Nusa Tenggara region. Alhamdulillah. So we have tasked to move up, yeah, the IT developing to the native digital. Yeah, inshallah next. I will advocate to move this one. And next, region 2, we look to the categorized indicators, each the dimension about this one, collection, distribution, also reporting dimension here. Yeah, I think we have read here. So might we move to the next slide, please? Because time I think is over. Yeah. Which one? Okay, we move to the Kalimantan region 3. Yeah. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Kalimantan. Okay. No. Eh. Oh yes, Kalimantan region. Okay, this one. Yeah, we look to the Kalimantan region. Kalimantan region, we have been here in the chart, the lowest score that is fall into the distribution and utilization dimension. But I think the same level between collection, distribution, reporting. So we look here in the P chart in the right side here. Yeah, excellent, very good, very good. That score is dominating by the very good score, by the 52.4%, very good. And we have excellent, alhamdulillah, excellent. We have 16.7%. Oh, luar biasa Kalimantan ya. I just know about the score. I'm sorry, I'm surprised. A little surprised about this score. And also we have the good scale this at the how many 28.6%, and also we have fair scale just in 2.4%, and also dominating by very good scale. So we look to the zakat tuition based on rating. Rating we have also in Kalimantan. Digital native, the first one rating fall in 16.7%, Masya Allah, luar biasa, alhamdulillah. And also dominating by the IT developing by 18.1%, 0.0%, and also traditional, just traditional, we have a little portion about the 2.4%. Yeah, inshallah. This tax home, our tax home, to move up the IT developing level to the digital native. Inshallah, then this is a recommendation I will be delivered to our leader in Basnas and also our leader in the religion affairs ministries in here in Jakarta, to how the tax home we have moved out we have to move out all of the zakat tuition level into the native digital native. Okay, let's move to the next slide, please. Yes here. About which one, this one, categorize in the each dimension. I think we have the point here. Please read one by yourself. I think we must move to the next slide, please, because time is over, I think. Next slide, please. Yes, Min. Okay, we move to the region 4, Sulawesi and Gorontalo region here. We look at the degradation level of tuition in Indonesia. The lowest score fall in the distribution and utilization here. We have look here, 0.558%. 0.55. This is fall into, I think, fair or traditional. So we look the right side here. I think it's very interesting to analyze to the results here. Okay, in the Sulawesi and Gorontalo region, the dominating scale fall in the very good level at the 58.1%, and also after this which one, excellent. Alhamdulillah, we have also excellent zakat institution, yeah, readiness index in the Sulawesi and Gorontalo region by 7%. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And also we have the good, yeah, still good, yeah, still good, yeah, at 32.6%. And also we have still in fair level by 2.3%. So the task home, yeah, our task home, I think we have moved of the very good level, more, yeah, I think a fair level also to the native, the excellent, yeah. Here, the rating based on rating, we have 7% native, yeah, and also we have IT developing. Oh, almost 100%, mashallah, 90.7%, yeah. And traditional, we have also 3.3%. This our result, yeah, but the digitalization readiness index mapping in region 4, or Sulawesi and Gorontalo region. So we move to the next slide, please. Categorize. Yes, categorize. This one, yeah, please read by yourself here. Category with the lowest score and also high score, yeah, have been in screen. Okay, please move out to the next slide, region 5, yeah. I think this last region, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, yeah, we have come to the last slide, our last region. We have Maluku Utara, Maluku, Papua, and Papua Barat region. Yeah, we look here, I think the score is very low, yeah, because this is also the East region, yeah. I think we have to yeah, to know because this is the outside of Indonesia, yeah, the far from Indonesia, because yeah, I think this is very, that was we assumed before, yeah, the lowest score, yeah. If you look here, but yeah, unfortunately in this region we have not yet target institution in the excellent level or native level. Yeah, I think this is our problem, how we can get the institution here ready to use digital, to use digital application, digital transformation, and so on. Yeah, look here in the right side, yeah, we have not look at the excellent level or the native level, yeah, just in very good, yeah, very good. Okay, alhamdulillah, we have the very good condition in these areas, yeah, because this is outside from Indonesia, far from Jakarta, very far from Jakarta. Is, I think, is, yeah, enough good, yeah, very good and fair and good, yeah. And also the based on rating tradition, but alhamdulillah we have dominating in the IT developing, alhamdulillah, by 66.7%, and after and the traditional 33.3%. Yeah, okay, I think last slide, yeah, last slide recommendation, please. Yeah, I think we can move, yeah, this is can read by yourself. Yeah, the last slide is the recommendation. After we look the result of the piloting, the zakat readiness, which zakat readiness index, yeah, or zakat utilization readiness index, yeah, what the recommendation? First one is the National Board of Zakat, as, yeah, Basnas or Basnas, is highly urged to utilize these findings in structuring the utilization policies of zakat. Inshallah, this is will be following by our policies, yeah, maybe in Perbasnas or SK Ketua Basnas or zakat decree of the head of zakat, yeah, and so on, yeah, from our regulation. The secondly, the zakat management organization or zakat institution should make more attention in the utilization of zakat, particularly in collection activities to boost muzaki intention to pay zakat easily. Okay. The thirdly is the distribution part obtained lowest score compared to the other dimension. Yeah, distribution part. I think that we have looked before. Yeah, this is lowest score. Yeah, that when we compare to the other dimension, it's the lowest score that maybe need to the more regulation or more policies how to strengthen the distribution activity to the digital digital activities, how to improve this distribution and distribution to also moving up to the digital culture, digital culture, I think, because until now this activity is still traditional. Traditional. The zakat institution should consider the implementation digitalization process of zakat conversion based on local necessities. And also the fourth, the zakat institution should improve the capacity of amil. It is very important to stressing here in amil capacity. Capacity building of amil in understanding the digitalization process in zakat administration due to lack of score in this part. And finally, the last recommendation from us, the East region, as mentioned before, in the region 5, I think, in region 5, Maluku Utara, Papua, this one. Maluku Utara, Maluku, Papua, and Papua Barat, in East region, East region from Indonesia, Masya Allah. Of Indonesia should obtain fully attention. I think this recommendation to Basnas itself, to us, and also to MORA, Ministry of Religion Affairs, to should obtain fully attention to improve their capacity in digitizing, zakat administration process. I think that's for me. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry because I'm still in the event of engineering in hotel in Jakarta. Maybe some sound surround me that disturb the event. I'm very, very sorry. That's for me. I'm back to the MC. Please, Mrs. Rushifa, time.
Okay, thank you very
yours.
much. Thank you very much, Dr. Muhammad Hafiz Zainal. What you have delivered about the readiness index of zakat digitalization is very interesting and give us more fresh insights for current situation. Okay, then let's go into our Q&A session, sir. For all participants, you can use the raise hand feature in the Zoom, and then we will allow you to open your microphone, or you also can type your question in the chat room. So we already have some questions, sir. Already we have one.
Yes.
It is from Mrs. Nihat Ashraf, or Mr. Sorry. The question is, what challenges does Basnas face in zakat collection and distribution from two perspectives? First, from the side of governor,
yes,
and secondly, from
I'm sorry,
zakat payers and
Mrs.
suitors.
Nurshifa, maybe the question that will be here sharing in the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can answer it now, sir. Thank you.
Pardon, yeah, because I forget it. Which one? The about the please maybe share with us in the screen the question. Oh, this one, What
Yeah, on the
challenges
chat room.
does Basnas face in the okay. From
Nihat Ashraf,
Nihat
Mr. Nihat
Ashraf.
Ashraf.
Ashraf, where do you come from? Nihat Ashraf. Zambia. Okay. How are you, Zambia? Mashallah. Mashallah, Zambia. Thank you for coming here in the Islamic Economic Intercourse 2022, mashallah, from Zambia, mashallah. Okay, the question is, what challenges does Basnas face in zakat collection and distribution from two perspectives? First, from the side of government, rules and regulation, and secondly, from zakat payers. And listen, mashallah, this is a simple question, but this very much of the yeah. So I think yeah, challenges. Yeah. Okay. I think maybe I just give some point. Yeah, but government rules and regulation in collection distribution. Alhamdulillah, Mr. Nihat Ashraf. Yeah, Alhamdulillah, we have the law. Yeah, about the zakat. Yeah, zakat Indonesia. Alhamdulillah, we have the law of zakat that have been rules of zakat overall Indonesia from the Aceh until Papua. Yeah, all of the Indonesia's area, we have been regulated by one law, that is law number 23 2011. Yeah, that's one. But unfortunately, I think yeah, the law, yeah, law of zakat, yeah, firstly, alhamdulillah, we have the law, yeah, of zakat, special law of zakat Indonesia. And secondly, alhamdulillah, the law is regulate to us that zakat must be collected by institution, not by person. Yeah, by institution, not by person. Yeah, in Indonesia, the person not allowed to collect the zakat in Indonesia. Not allowed to collect zakat in Indonesia without the institution. Yeah, so zakat Indonesia after the law is launched is based on institution. Yeah, just institution or official institution that have been collected zakat. Okay. Secondly, alhamdulillah, we have law and also we have zakat regulated by institution. But unfortunately, the law or the zakat rules in Indonesia, we just not be obligated. Yeah, zakat in Indonesia is not be obligated. Yeah, that not be obligated, but just in voluntary. Yeah, so if we have muzaki or the zakat payers, then the zakat payers cannot be paid of zakat. That's no problem in Indonesia. There's have not any punishment and any also sanction there. I think this one. This is a so the collection is how we get the zakat by the voluntary. This is phase of collection. So we have so many attractive, innovative. Maybe we have to promote the zakat dissemination, also on dakwah, to to get the muzaki, to educate and also get the muzaki to pay the zakat, to pay the zakat because the zakat is wajib, is obligatory, based on our region Islam. This, I think, the first point of the challenges of the collection. And the secondly, what the challenges of the distribution. Distribution, what's mean distribution? Maybe zakat is the giving, zakat not the government budget, but this zakat in this this is actually this Islamic budget, religion budget, so maybe we have challenges is how we can move out, the poverty, masakin to the muzaki. How we change the mustahik until to the muzaki. This is our facing today. Because how we should be create the effective program, changing from the masakin to the muzaki. Yeah, I think so many challenges, Mrs. Nushifa, but we can discuss, in the we can discuss more in the other under other event, inshallah. Okay, maybe that's for me, Mrs. Nushifa, to answer the Ashraf, Mr. Ashraf.
Okay, thank you for the answer, sir. I think that is all for the candidate sessions because we have the limit of time. So I'd like
Okay,
here.
alhamdulillah.
So once again, we'd like to say thank you so much
Thank you
for
to
Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal, and I would like you to stay on the screen, sir, as we have small token of our appreciation for you. So
Mashallah. Mashallah, thank
yes,
you. Please send to me, Mashallah, don't forget. As soon as
and
possible, yeah.
okay, sir, thank you so much. And also,
Thank you, thank you.
one of our speaker, Mr. Dr. Mari Adachi, sends her regards to you. Actually, she
Dachi, how are
wanted
you?
to
This is my friend
actually she
from
wanted
Japan.
to join your lecture today, but all of a sudden she
Oh,
had another appointment. So yeah,
Mashallah,
she couldn't
Mashallah.
come for today.
Mashallah,
Okay.
betul. Maria Dachi.
Once again, thank you very much for
Yeah,
Dr. Muhammad
alhamdulillah.
Hasbi Zainal.
Thank you very
So
much, Mr.
before we
Shifa
close
and
this
others of
session,
committee.
yes, before we close this session, do you have any closing statement for this
Yeah,
session?
alhamdulillah, great to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Alhamdulillah, we have also meet again in the event. Yeah, in this event, I have the following this event from the first from the first IESWC until now. Alhamdulillah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, our time is very limited, and this is the end of our first lecture for today's agenda. Once again, we would like to express our gratitude to Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal for so generously sharing your valuable time with us. We are very fortunate to have listened to what you have explained in your presentation today. May Allah bless you, and we do apologize
Amin,
as
ya Allah.
may felt many inconveniences from all throughout the session. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that we still have our second lecture for today by Dr. Mari Adachi about Islamic social finance, Zakat in practice, which we will begin at 6 past 30 minutes p.m. Western Indonesia time, or Ba'da Maghrib by Indonesia time.
Mashallah.
So hopefully all of participants can return again to the virtual room 5 minutes before the start of the second lecture. Wallahu alam. Let's close this session by saying hamdalah, alhamdulillahirabbil alamin,
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil
and
Alamin.
doa kifara majelis, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, asyhadu alla ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to
Thank you,
all.
sir.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, we will begin our second lecture for today. May we invite everyone to kindly take your seats in front of each of your screens. Thank you. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon you. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Allah still gives us the opportunity to continue our agenda today. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, please welcome Dr. Mari Adachi. Assalamualaikum, Dr. Mari Adachi. How are you?
Waalaikumsalam. I'm doing good. Thank you for the introducing me, Nurshifa-san.
Shifa. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, very well then, ladies and gentlemen. Our second lecture today got her PhD in Area Studies in Graduate Schools of Asian and Africa Area Studies in Kyoto University, and she is currently in research positions as postdoctoral fellow of GSPS, or Japan Society for the Promotion of Science, Ritsumeikan University, Japan. Masya Allah, we are very honored to have you with us today, Doctor.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this session, Dr. Mari Adachi will share with us about Islamic social finance, zakat in practice. Before we continue, Doctor, how do you want to have the Q&A sessions? Would you prefer having a Q&A sessions during the presentation so that all participants can ask questions in the middle of your presentation? Or would you rather have a Q&A sessions at the end after your presentation is finished?
Maybe after yeah.
Okay, as Dr. Mari Adachi. Okay, sorry, doctor, your microphone is not clear. We cannot hear your voice clearly.
Okay, hello.
No, it's still not clear.
You sure? Hello, and then?
Yeah, it's clear now. Okay.
Okay. So you can ask me anytime during the presentation.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as Dr. Mari Adachi has said, all participants are allowed to ask questions in the middle of her presentation. However, to keep the forum in order and conducive, please raise your hand first before asking. Thank you. Well, without further ado, let's immediately begin our second lecture. Dr. Mari Adachi, the time and screen is yours.
All right. Thank you so much. Can you see the screen properly? I mean, full screen or?
Yeah, we can see it in full screen.
Okay, good. Just a moment. Right now, also full screen or presentation
Yes,
view? Okay,
full
full.
screen. Okay.
Great. So I will start. Thank you so much. Today's lecture, maybe the first presenter is Dr. Dr. Hasbi. Hi. Yeah, I know him well when I was in Jakarta. Yeah, and I know the presentation was fabulous, and I'm also very happy to have the opportunity to join you guys and talk a little bit about the Islamic social finance. Today's topic is about the rapid trajectory of digital zakat payment in Indonesia. Especially, I talk about the case study of the collaboration between Business and GoPay. So I will move on and start with a very brief introduction about myself. My name is Mari Adachi. You just know Mari. So it's a bit weird for Indonesian friends, but you can call me just Mari or Adachi or anything. Okay, and as Ms. Nur Shifa introduced me, I am doing the postdoctoral fellow like now in Ritmekang University, and also doing the associated researcher in Center for Southeast Asian Studies in Kyoto University. And my educational background is firstly started from the language and culture in Department of Arabic in Faculty of Foreign Studies in Osaka University. And then I am really interested in the Islamic economics and the finances. Then I entered the graduate school in Kyoto University. So I have experience to do field work in Indonesia, especially in Jakarta and Malang in East Java for 1.5 years. So I'm really miss Indonesia and want to back, but in this situation, in COVID situation, a little bit difficult, but maybe inshallah I would like to return next year. So my research right now is pretty much focusing on the digital side. It's very appropriate in this winter course, but also due to the COVID situation, I had to do the digitalized research because I cannot directly go to the field sites. Okay, let's start from the background. Have you ever heard about the CAF? This is the Charity Aid Foundation. This is like an NGO in UK, and this NGO has releasing the CAF World Giving Index in every year for these 10 years. And according to the 2018 and the latest version 2021 World Giving Index, the most generous country in the world is Indonesia. More than 8 in 10 Indonesians donated money this year, and the country's rate of volunteering is more than 3 times the global average. So you can see this full table of the World Giving Index. Indonesia is ranked the first in the CAF World Giving Index with a score of 69, up from 59, the latest time a yearly index was published in 2018, when it also ranked first in the index. So Indonesia is the most generous country, very helpful people for the community, I mean. And it's a little bit shameful for me as a Japanese, but you can see this one here. Japan scores the lowest of all the countries with an index of just 12%, down from 22 in 2018. This index report told that Japan has historically had an unusual limited civil society for an advanced industrial nation. The rules around charitable giving index are very complex, and expectations of state provision are high, and organized nonprofits are a relatively new phenomena. So for instance, Japan, there is not so many NGO or NPO like Indonesia, because the civil society is very weak. Even though government have a kind of like a basic income for the poor people, but yeah, the amount of money is enough, but still there is a kind of stigma for the people who got the money from the government. So maybe the recipients are very lazy, and they, if government pay the money for them, maybe they can use that for the tobacco, cigarette, alcohol, or some very bad image is embedded and in my society. So therefore, it's really important for me as a Japanese researcher to reveal the recent practice of Indonesia, to learn what is the difference, big gap between Indonesia, the first top rank, and Japan, the lowest rank of this World Giving Index. Probably because there is not so many everyday practice of charity in Japan. We have a very high tax rate, so we don't. We believe that we don't need really to have money to the beggars or the charity organizations. But Indonesia have the everyday charity or philanthropy, or sometimes, yeah, like if it's in practice in Islam, there is a sadaqah or infaq, and also the obligatory giving is a zakat. Okay, Japan scored the lowest of all the country with an index of 12%. Right, and next slide. 10th edition of World Giving Index stressed that Indonesia is the only country in its top 10 to have improved over recent years. The report pointed out that this is linked to the Islamic practice of zakat, and in particular, a big push from the Indonesian government in partnership with the UN to link zakat to the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. And this with lockdowns and physical distancing restrictions in place during the COVID-19 pandemic, many have chosen to donate online. Just we can click the smartphone and send it smoothly to the people who need, to show their support and solidarity, according to the annual report. And if we look more deeper to the zakat practices, For example, Basnas, a national zakat collection agency, initiated cost-sharing partnership with UNDP Global Environment Facilities. So Basnas channeled around 350,000 US dollar zakat funds for providing power to people living in remote rural areas, Kampong in Jambi, Sumatra. And Basnas collaborated with UN. So Basnas signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, of Sustainable Development Goals partnership with an Indonesian philanthropy organization, Philanthropy Association, PFI, in Indonesia at JCCS Senayan, Jakarta, Friday. And you can see the right picture there. This is a UNHCR report in last year, 2021, about the Islamic philanthropy. And you know that many people are very much have a good intention about the zakat and sadaqah infaq, includingly. Then, okay, this is the photo that I took when I was in Jakarta in 2017. This is the World Zakat Forum International Conference, and I believe that I met Dr. Hasbi this time also, yeah, and Basnas and UN collaborated regarding SDGs at that time. They have shown the kind of, they signed up for the MOU about the SDGs, and you can see right side, sorry, I didn't change the slide from Japanese version, but you know, well, from this sign, the number one is about the zero poverty, no poverty. Number two, SDGs goal number two is zero hunger. Number three is to provide welfare and healthy for all people. Number four is about the education, high quality education for all children, like that. And at that time, Professor Abdul Ghaffar had a keynote speech about how relevant SDGs and Maqasid al-Sharia is. So number 1 to number 4 is the same goal from the Islamic perspectives and also from the humanity perspectives. So it seems like there is a very strong collaboration and connection between the UN SDGs strategy and also the zakat strategy in Indonesia. All right, and then let's move on to next background. Since 2019, even before the pandemic occurred, GoPay, you all already may know, of course, this is a Southeast Asian's largest payment application, have been working with Basnas, the National Zakat Board, to offer online payment and collection services for zakat. Even in Indonesia, according to the World Bank 2016 report on financial inclusion in ASEAN, where almost half of the adult population does not have a bank account, more than half of the population is using the GoPay app. So as a result, less than a year after its launch, as of October 2019, digital donations via GoPay have raised 63 billion rupiah, which is a much larger collection scale than direct deposit or other digital channel like ATM transfer. And according to the Bapak Arifin Purbakanmanta, the director of the Basnas, he said digital donation for 2020 fiscal year are approximately 90 billion rupiah. So it's raising every year very rapidly. Okay. So my research aim was like this. The main aim is to explore the new practice of digital zakat payment in Indonesia under the current pandemic situation. Of course, there was a digital payment of zakat before the pandemic, like ATM transfer or other channels. You can just transfer from the bank, but recently I think the main transfer is from the smartphone. So I really want to know about this new practice, how it happens and how people using this. And this analysis will focusing on the trajectory of the huge digital platform GoPay for zakat donation. Of course, there is another digital donation platform like a kitabisa.com or the Tokopedia or other Bukalapak, etc., etc. But I only focusing on GoPay for this time. And as a result, I hope I can provide some insight from discussing the role of digital technology in developing zakat in Indonesia. Okay, then the methodology is especially literature review. Usually I am a field worker and area studies researcher, so I pretty much focusing on the qualitative research, not the quantitative. And I do field work and interview to the informant, but this time I couldn't. So I just do the online interview with business director conducting on July 6, 2021, and other sources, secondary sources at GoPay Digital Donation Outlook 2020. You can see in the right on the top. This is the official information from GoPay, and some zakat management organization are mainly used as a secondary sources. This Outlook research was conducted between August and October 2020 online survey via Instagram, which had 1,319 respondents across 29 Indonesian provinces. Also, it includes interview with 15 key informants who represented the main stakeholders in the digital donation ecosystem, influencers, non-government organizations, religious institutions, and corporations, and the government. Okay, before we move to the topic, I need to give some very basic information about zakat to those who maybe everybody is very familiar with the Islamic practices and Islamic economics. So I can just, I think I can just skip this part, but just briefly, I talk. Zakat is one of the fundamental religious obligations of Islam, along with the prayer, fasting, and pilgrimage is almsgiving. And as one of the 5 pillars of Islam, zakat is a religious obligation of all Muslims who meet the necessity criteria of wealth. And it has traditionally been understood as both a mechanism of communal benefits, in which the rich gives alms to the less fortunate among the community, as well as a personal religious duty. Zakah means to purify in Arabic, so just the personal religious duty, and also we have the both side as communities redistribution system. And zakat is an Islamic institution aimed to create welfare and ensure social justice, according to the Qaradawi and Ahmed Habib. Okay, and of course, you may know there is 2 types of zakat, theoretically speaking, in Islamic Sharia law, there's a zakat mal and zakat fitrah, but I just focusing on the zakat mal because Basnas is only focusing on collecting the zakat mal, and it's easier for me to count money rather than checking about the rice amounts. Okay. Then let's go to the contents. Digitalization of zakat payment. Okay, you can see many digital platforms like Link Aja, Ovo, Tokopedia, Kitabisa.com, GoPay, Shopee. You may ever use before. And this is the chart of the Basnas Zakat Infak Sodaka collection based on digital platform in 2020. There is a lot of Mitra Zakat via financial technology, GoPay, Linkaja, Ovo, etc., etc. The right side is the amount of the collection of this. Okay, and this time I just focusing on GoPay. So maybe if I want to check the whole digitalization process of the zakat, I think I should cover whole of these technology platforms, but due to my lack of my time and ability, I just focusing on GoPay for now. Okay, this is non-cash financial transaction. I think I can also skip this part because most of the audience is from Indonesia and already familiar with the term, and I think every day you using this. So, but okay, this one is yeah, maybe I can just skip because I make this slide for the non-familiar people for the Islam or the Indonesian things. All right, just move into the next slide. Wait, please. Okay. Okay, this is the new unique named program Ibadah. GoPay launched this in 2017 or 18. It's a coined word with the E for electric and Ibadah, worship. And pay zakat closer and easier in the Gojek application, and powered by the Kitabisa. This is the most biggest crowdfunding donation platform in Indonesia. And okay, I will, yeah, you can just see this one. Introduction video for Zakat Ibadah. Oh, maybe I cannot, the sound is not clear, but yeah, you can just see. You can click and choose zakat and choose the lembaga amil zakat, which one you want to pay, and put the amount of money and bayar sekarang. So you can just langsung pay tonight. Then next slide. Okay, choice of donation destinations. Probably audiences, you guys, you may already use this before, so I don't need, but you look at the right side, there is a 9 main NGOs name from the top, Basnas, and from the bottom, Rumah Zakat. Every institution is very popular one. And fundings from the GoPay Digital Donation Outlook 2020 is, okay, overall donations, both conventional and digital, have increased in value by 20% during the pandemic. While the average amount of digital donations increased by 72% during the same period. In terms of age groups, millennials, I think most of the audience is in millennials, and are the most frequent donors, making 1.5 times donations monthly on average. That's so huge. And while Gen X, age 40 to 55, made donation with the highest monetary value, around 124,000 Indonesia rupiah on average. And the most digital donors donate through mobile apps and digital donation platform because they are relatively easy to use and can be made from the comfort of their home without the hassle of going out, as well as providing the freedom to choose the preferred amount of digital donations. You can just sit down in front of the TV or couch, and you can just click it down and check how much amount you want to donate, and just it. You don't need to go to the kantor, or you don't need to go to the ATM, just it. So it's very easy, right? Then the key stakeholders in the digital donation ecosystem also recognize the growing trend of online donations. Religious institutions that has been managing Islamic charitable contributions for decades mention that the value of digital donations they have received has been doubling every year over the past 5 years. So it's very rapid growth. And NGOs have also been shifting their strategies to incorporate digital donations as a key source of their funding. The NGOs we spoke with found that setting up online donation campaigns and promoting them through social media is relatively easy and impactful, especially during emergency response, according to the Outlook. And according to the some newspapers like Republica and Kontang, GoPay managing director's interview is here. I will read. Okay. Initially, we introduced donations by only using QR codes. However, now GoPay can be used to donate in 2 other ways, namely GoBills and GoGive, or through other online crowdfunding platform. According to Mr. Budi, the GoPay managing director, said at the launch of GoZakat at the World Zakat Forum in Bandung 2019. And another one is, seeing this positive response, we are encouraged to continue to develop innovations to make it easier for Indonesians to help others and create more equitable welfare. This time, to coincide with the holding of the World Zakat Forum, we launched GoZakat, an innovative ease in digital zakat donation. GoPay has developed with kitabisa.com and various trusted zakat charities such as Basnas, said Mr. Budi. Okay, this one is a picture of NU using QR code GoPay transaction for zakat. So it's the earliest stage of the digitalization. And I just summed up about the evolution of digital zakat donation through GoPay. So it started from 2018. GoPay company started GoPay for Good program to collaborate with hundreds of foundations, mosques, and also the Amil Zakat institutions, Lembaga Amil Zakat, to collect donations digitally via QRIS codes. So it's kind of like this picture. The firstly started just only from the QR code. But this is, I can say this is a kind of corporate social responsibility. Start from the corporation. GoPay start to doing good things. This active is not from the charity side or civil society side. This start from the company side. This is the interesting thing. And next year, 2019, May, GoPay launched a new service. We call it GoGive, which enables electric donations to coincide with the Islamic month of fasting, Ramadan. And 2019 November, GoPay has also launched the Go Zakat feature with partners at the World Zakat Forum International Conference. Through the Go Zakat feature, GoPay users can pay Zakat easily, transparently, safely through GoBills. So in 2019, World Zakat Forum, this is a conference based on academics and private public NGO members, took initiative to integrate all kind of major Zakat management organization in one apps, because there is too many channels to pay Zakat. You can choose not only the digital channel, but also you can choose the where to pay, like a Bazanas or the local NGO or even local mosques, masjid. So there is very complex channels and choices. So World Zakat Forum trying to integrate it to the one application. Okay, these are the picture. The first step start from the GoPay for Good. It is launched by the company, not from the NGO or NPO. So we can call this is the part of the corporate social responsibility. And next step is GoGive. This one is a service and products to just donate. For example, donations start from just 1,000 rupiah, and you can also pay zakat from GoGive, and you can just using Kita Bisa Plus. This is a mutual aid program of help between donors. By joining, donors can help other members as well as requesting for assistance. So you can help people, or you can be helped by the people, right? And GoPay transactions. So you don't need to open your wallet. Just you can use the GoPay e-wallet, and you can simply transact using this GoPay. And how to use GoPay is you may know. So just push the application button here, GoGive, and just it. And the last part is Go Zakat. It started from 2019, right? November. About and this is a press release photo, and the main feature is using GoBills. Usually, the bills, it means just a bill like electricity or the financial insurance, health insurance like a PLN or BPJS Kesehatan. But in this part, there is a zakat. So my hypothesis is that I think zakat is becoming much more obligatory part. I mean, of course, theoretically speaking, zakat is obligation. But many researchers told that zakat in Indonesia was a kind of charity before. Theoretically, it's an obligation, but the practice, it was kind of charity. People can choose whether you pay or not. If it's obligation, there is a punishment or some kind of reward. But zakat was, I think zakat is gradually trying to be a national obligation. So let's see the future, whether it's became like a tax or not. It's my another interesting. Okay, round up this part. The new practice of digital zakat payment in Indonesia under the current pandemic situation is 72% increase, according to the Outlook. And the trajectory of the huge digital zakat platform GoPay for zakat donation is very rapid, but not yet systematized. It's because the application's user interface is frequently changed, like firstly GoPay for Good, but changed to in a year to a GoGive and GoBills. So I think the user is a bit confusing where to pay. Maybe it's better to systematize the user interface is the most urgent task. Okay, then just I would like to add some point about, wait, right. Okay. So let's move on to the interview part. I interviewed with the business director, Mr. Muhammad Arifin Purwakananta. He's one of the 11 key executives at business and has been directing the collection aspect, including digitalization, since 2016. And I did this interview last year, and let's show this off. What is business strategy for digitalization? I asked him, and he answered that there are 6 different multi-phase digitalization strategies from 2016. The one, online platforms through official website. You can just check the business website and you can see the kind of payment transaction through websites. You can put your bank account number and how much you want to pay and just finish to pay zakat. Second one is e-commerce platform like GoPay, Shopee, or Bukalapak, etc. And the number 3 is non-commercial crowdfunding platforms like Kitabisa and Bunibike. And number 4 is social media platform, WA or WhatsApp or Instagram and other SNS using. But as Mr. Arifin said, it's just ongoing process. In the future, he wants to open the very fast transfer charity platform in SNS. Like we can just open the WhatsApp and pay to another organizations. And number 5 is innovative platforms like a QR code or M-Cash convenience store terminals. You may see this before in the convenience store like Alfamart. There is a M-Cash terminals, and this one is collaborated with the business, so you can just easily pay zakat by this machine. And the last one, number 6, is AI platform. This is a LINE chat box. You can open the LINE SNS and search business, and you can be friend with that AI. And if you need to ask something, for example, my salary is this amount, am I fulfilling the nisab, and should I pay for zakat mal, or how many should I pay? When should I pay and where, like that. So AI platform, AI character can be answered. So these 6 strategy is businesses have for the digitalization. Right. And the second question is about, are the distribution channels to recipient being digitalized? This is my most interesting point. As you may already know through this presentation, the collection part is very much fulfilled. I mean, many people can use the digital zakat donation because the platform is very rich and people can easily pay zakat by a smartphone. So I think collection side is very much successful. However, as Mr. Arifin said, distribution channel has not yet been digitalized. A little bit regret-free. He said training of recipients comes first. Yes, and distribution cannot be done without a strategy. I know it's a whole very usual theory for the helping aids or humanitarian aid or developing aids. So we need to training people first to be very modesty person, to be a much more better Muslim, and after that we can just pay money for them, or we can just borrow money, like Qard Hassan or the kind of profit loss sharing schemes. But before it, we need to train the recipient first, like not only the religious spiritual training, but also the kind of job training, or yeah, like that. And in addition, he said the current situation concentrates on digitalizing the collection aspect, as the amount of collection is not sufficient, as he said. Yes, of course, Indonesia, there is many people who needs help from the zakat agencies. However, I think 2021 and 2019 and 2020, they already collect 90 billion rupiah. So it's huge, but basically speaking, Basnas said they don't provide cash transfer of zakat. The focus is on empowerment by using the Islamic financial service, like non tanpa bunga, tanpa jaminan, and just borrow the money, lend the money, or other kind of the job training service or kind of empowerment, not the direct cash transfer, such as education and microfinance. Right. And this is another interesting trial. Ate Empras, he gave me these pictures and he said this is a rice ATM. Is available, and recipients can use their cards to receive rice. You can tap the card and you can get 5 liters or 4 kilograms a week for their family. But this is very interesting. However, just we can get we only have 2 locations only in Jakarta. So very limited, I think. Indonesia is a large country, but only have 2 ATM for rice in Jakarta is just the very minimal impact. Right. Okay, I will just round up. online donations have the potential to enable more people to make donations to support causes they care about in Indonesia. It's a good innovation for Zakat development to have collaboration with donation platforms like Kitabisa or e-wallet providers such as GoPay, Bukalapak, Shopee, etc. And remarks, although something important to be outlined in this feature discussion is the asymmetry of digitalization. According to the business director Utama, Mr. Arifin Prabhakananta, the digitalization of the collection channel is progressing, but the distribution channel is still on manual. So under this pandemic situation, I believe that there is an urgent need of develop digital benefits for Zakat recipients because this COVID-19 is infected by manual or the direct attachment. So if the recipient can receive money or something, voucher or coupon from their smartphone, it's easier. So I hope Vasnas provides some kind of new channel of the digitalization for the distribution also, not only the collection. And another remarks from the first of the presentation, I talk about the Japan as it ranked the lowest index of the charity aid foundation. So it means that Japanese people is very is not so helpful for the other people in the community. And you can see in Japan, street donations have been suspended during the pandemic, and many NGOs and NPOs have attempted to shift to crowdfunding, but overall revenue has declined by 30% in 2019 fiscal year. In comparison, the digital donations increased by 72% during the pandemic in Indonesia. The potential of the new practice of digital donation in Indonesia is quite high. I'm really curious to do comparative study on digital donations in Indonesia and Japan. It's because the Japanese Buddhism and Shintoism, as you can see the picture in the right and the bottom, also trying the digital donation by this one using the QR code, but in many cases it failed. I presume that the difference of these two countries is firstly religiosity. In Islam, in everyday practice, the kind of almsgiving is embodied. So people are not hesitate to giving money to other people. But in Japan, paying zakat, paying kind of donation or charity is not so well understood. And also, widespread of adoption of mobile payment is important aspect. Because when I went to Indonesia last time is 2018, I guess, everybody is using the application like Gojek or it's a kind of the taxi application, but also using the e-wallet payment. But Japan, not so many people is using such a application. Just love to use the cash tonight. And yeah, of course, in after this post-corona, people trying to use e-wallet because it's more safe and sanitary, well sanitized. But still, I think there is a key of the difference of religiosity and also the widespread adoption of mobile payment right now. Okay, maybe time is up, right? Okay, walaikum salam, right? These are the bibliography. Maybe you can just check the as a reading list. And next slide. On your report, yeah, bibliography also. Okay, and thank you so much. If you have any question, please share me. You can just ask me any time after this. Okay, it's perfect. I just finished in the 1 hour, so all right, I will
All right.
stop. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maria Adachi, for the material and what you have delivered about the Islamic social finance about zakat. We are very fortunate to have listened to your presentation today, and we didn't have the questions before, and now we already have some. I think we can come to the first questions, Doctor. The first one is from Mrs. Rida Rosida. Yeah, I'll read the questions for you. Okay.
Please.
And the question is, could you please elaborate on how Japanese government support towards the needy, especially on the social security given during the pandemic? Is there any social security given? If so, do you think that the social security given by Japanese government is adequate or enough so the people are less worried about the needy around them? And the last one, does Japan have reliable digitalized distribution channel? What would be your suggest for Indonesian governor for digitalizing distribution channel? Thank you. Please answer
Thank
that.
you. Thank you so much for the very good question. The first question about the Japanese government support toward the needy, especially on the social security, right? So there is, we call it seikatsu. This is how we said, maybe you can think it's like basic income, basic income, right? So if the people, very poor people, they cannot work, and also if they have a kind of disability to work, they can just apply to the government, go to the civil city hall and fulfill the application and ask for the basic income. So the amount is quite, I think it's enough. It's around, どんぐらいやろな、18 juta rupiah per bulan, kira-kira, around. So it's very enough for people who live in Japan, but there is many restrictions, like the recipients cannot hold car, cannot cannot work. If they start working, the benefit is stopped. So the support is good, but basically the kind of criteria is very high. So even though people go to the governor, I mean, it's a bit difficult to get the money directly. I mean, there is the first step support, first step criteria. So maybe, oh, you can work, or your husband can work, or your family can support you. So you don't need this government aid. Just go back to the home like this. So it's a little bit difficult. So, yes, and I think it's, yeah, as you asked, the Japanese government is doing enough support, but the problem is also about the stigma. As I said before in the first part, people, if they get money from the government, people believe that they are very lazy person or some kind of not good person. It means they can work, but they don't have an intention to work. So people who work properly and pay tax is ordinary people, you know. So I think in the Islamic perspective, especially about the mustahiq, people who have a right to get the zakat, is a kind of haq right to get the zakat amount. So there is not so many stigma like it in Japan. Of course, if it's a beggar in the street, I think government have a kind of campaign not to give money to the street beggars. But if they have an intention to work, that's okay. But in Japanese case, if the poor people trying to work, the how do I say, helping aid is suddenly stopped. So I think it's not so sustainable, because they can just, okay, if I work and I cannot get the money, I will not work. So people are how do I say, captured as a poor people for the rest of the life. They cannot empowered by the society. They cannot be, for example, like in Indonesia, I think there is a many program like a mustahik to be a muzaki. So people can be step by step work and get the money, and inshallah in the future they can be a muzaki, people who pay zakat. But in Japanese system, I think the poor people should be remained as a poor. So that's the problem, and it's a bit difficult situation. So that's why I trying to learn from the Indonesian cases, right? And the next question is about the Japanese digitalization distribution channel, right? It's not enough. They are transfer money via ATM. So I think it's a part of digitalization. They don't need to go to the office directly and they gotta cash. No, they can just open their bank book and every month they got a money. So I think it's a part of digitalization, but I think the money is not enough. My suggestion is like a voucher, or the kind of voucher is, I think, one of the solution, because if they got a conditional cash, they can use anything, for example, gambling or etc. So that's a bit scary thing. Maybe they can pay for the hospital health care voucher, or the kind of educational voucher for their children. That's I think important. Okay. Okay, the next one. Right.
Okay, thank you for the first answer for the first questions, Doctor. And I think we still don't have another question. So for the participants who wants to ask questions, you can also use the raise hand feature on the Zoom, or just type your questions on the chat room. We are still waiting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I will read the next question from the Ms. Nihat-san.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Could you please share the title of your paper? Yes, my title is about the Islamic social finance, the rapid trajectory of digital zakat payment in Indonesia. Okay, I answered. And next one is from...
Anyone wants to ask questions? We still have enough time. Okay, but I think all the participants already got your material for today, and we got one
Oh, yeah.
from Mrs. Yakti Mahanani. Dear Dr. Mary, what makes you interested in Islamic social finance research?
Okay. The first step was because I majored Arabic in university. So I start from the linguistic part, and then I gradually interested in about the Islam itself. And when I entered the graduate school of Asafas in Kyoto University, professors told me to change my field site from Morocco to Indonesia because Indonesia is the most, of course, you may know, the biggest Muslim population country, and Islamic finance is really interesting. Islamic finance, Islamic economics, kind of the new phenomena for the long Islamic history. And for example, the microfinancing or the another scheme is pretty much interesting for me, as I am a little bit get rid of the how do I say this capitalism society. So everybody is eager to earn money, and people can get money from without working. It's a rentia, right? But if it's Islamic economics or financial theory, we prohibit riba. So money is just money, borrowing from Allah. So we don't need to, how do I say, bothering about the money. Just everyday's life is important, and I think in this capitalist era, this is a very important kind of insight for non-Muslim people, right? That's why I am interested on Islamic social finance. Thank you, Mbak Yakti.
Thank you, Doctor, for the answer. And we have from Mr. Ripon. He requests for a social media link of you, Doctor, to connect. I think if it is allowed, you can also write down on the chat room, Doctor.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have a social media, even though I'm researching about the social media. Many friends of mine in Indonesia are very upset about me because I don't have WhatsApp, I don't have
All right.
Instagram, so they just said,
That's
"Oh, why not
okay.
to be following?" Okay.
Okay, that's okay, Doctor. I'm sorry, your microphone is
Oh,
like and
uh,
no, it's still unclear.
sarannya nggak?
Yeah, it's still not clear.
Okay. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but little like
The
robotic
mic.
voice.
Okay. Can just cut this
It's
off.
okay right now. Okay.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I think we are gonna wait for one more questions from our
okay.
participants. I'll count 1 to 10
Mhm.
for questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think that's thank you very much, Doctor,
Okay, thank you
for
so much.
all of the answers from the questions. And we want you to wait a little bit more because we have a small token of our appreciation for you. Operator, can you please show up the certificate?
Mhm.
Okay, our operator. Nah, here it is, Doctor. Thank you so much for your time in our today's sessions. And now we will hold a photo session. To all excellencies, lecturers, as well as all participants are welcome to open your video and take a position for your photo. Okay. Please open your camera for participants and show your best smile to us right now. Okay, I think I'll count 1, 2, 3 for the first slide. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, the next one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the next one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's enough for the one who opened the camera. Well, before we close all our agenda today, is there anything else you'd like to say, Doctor? Or maybe just a closing statement?
Oh yeah, thank you so much for all attendees. I think my presentation today was not so clear because it's just the starting point, because I just start this research from 2022 this year, so it's brand new. I hope we can just collaborate, inshallah, in the next stage, and I can just have if you guys have a kind of the how do I say, experience to be a muzaki or to be a manager, amil zakat, and if you have some kind of idea, please let me know. All kind of ideas are welcomed, and I hope I can just have a collaborate, because it's a bit difficult right now to go to Indonesia, and I need some help of you guys for the fulfilling the part. Thank you so much, and hope it was really good honor to be here as a ITB lecturer. Thank you so much. Maybe hope to see you again, inshallah, in the next time. Thank you so much.
Okay, we also like to say thank you very much to Dr. Mari Adachi. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou
Okay.
gozaimasu.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the lecture session of our event today has come to an end. We would like to express our gratitude once again to all our distinguished lecturers today, Dr. Muhammad Hasbi Zainal and Dr. Mari Adachi, who have shared their valuable time, knowledge, and wisdom on today's lecture. We would also like to express our gratitude to all of participants who have attended all lectures today until the end. May Allah bless all of our activities today, and also would like to ask your forgiveness so you may felt many inconveniences throughout our sessions. Before we close, we would like to remind all participants that tomorrow's agenda will start at the same time as today, at 4 o'clock in the evening, 4 p.m. Western Indonesia time. And tomorrow we are going to listen to the lecture from Dr. Khalifa Muhammad Ali, who will deliver a lecture about the practice of wakaf forest, and from Professor Rohmin Dahuri on digitalization of Islamic social finance towards Islamic blue economy. We'll also like to remind all of participants about the assignments, pre-test, and post-test. Please kindly check your account at the website at ocw.ipb.ic.id using your username and password. Wallahu alam. Let's close our agenda today by saying hamdalah, alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, and doa para majelis, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, asyhadu alla ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you on the next day.